Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, a place where legends have long stood for excellence. Names like Broyles, Holtz, McFadden, Jones, and Johnson. And when they call the Hogs, it is a rite of passage. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got...
Off he goes! And the defense couldn't corral him. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure.
Makes the catch on the left. And he breaks into the open. And he'll take it in. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires it down the seam. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll throw one to his right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, block in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're trying to get to it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's right on target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to take the top off. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This will likely be the last play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Flying out to the left. Touchdown. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.